Wouldn't it be cool if Iron Man had a son, and Iron Man's son would be just as powerful as him? Yes, John Sir, but after we put Spider-Man in the Civil War movie, a lot of people are begging for and hoping for a Spider-Man movie. I've already wrote the script for Iron Man Jr. Can't you do both Spider-Man and Iron Man Jr.? Okay, let's take a vote. Who wants Spider-Man movie and who wants the Iron Man Jr. movie? Now it's a tie. Now what, John? I have a great idea. Let's slap on the name Spider-Man onto Iron Man Jr. and I get my Iron Man Jr. movie and also get a Spider-Man movie. It's a win-win. Wouldn't there be confusion with the titles between your Spider-Man, and the classic Spider-Man movie with Tobey Maguire? Fine, let's name it Spider-Man Homecoming. That way there's no confusion. Iron Man is gonna be Spider-Man's dad. Wonderful news for Iron Man fans. Sir, Spider-Man already had a dad. It wouldn't make sense because Spider-Man is supposed to be poor, and if Spider-Man is Iron Man's son, he'd be rich. It will conflict things. Fine, then Iron Man will be like a father figure to Spider-Man. That way, it can still be Iron Man Jr. Don't forget the quote from Uncle Ben, with great power comes great responsibility. That is a big part of how Spider-Man becomes who he is. Uncle Ben? The Uncle Ben story? Everyone's already tired of that same old story. We all already know what happens. Okay, you have a point there, and I understand why you don't want to do the Uncle Ben story. However, won't people be able to tell it's not really Spider-Man since there's no spider bite and no webs in your script? You're right, Jacob. Millie, add spider bite to the script and add webbings to Spider-Man's suit. Yes, sir. And you're going to piss off a lot of true Spider-Man fans making this Iron Man Jr. movie and just slapping the Spider-Man name on it. Our target audience is a bunch of kids and teens, not Spider-Man fans. All of those who love the Tobey Maguire version and the Andrew Garfield versions have grown into adults now anyways. Those versions are long forgotten. All of the kids now have no idea who Spider-Man is, because there is not a single Spider-Man movie since they were born. So I can make Spider-Man any way I want him, and people will still say my script Spider-Man is the most accurate Spider-Man on screen. Sir, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 was released only 5 years ago, and you're getting a ton of the stuff in your script wrong. For one, the reason Spider-Man is one of the most fun superheroes to watch is because he only has a bit of superpowers and it's fun to watch him pull through tight spots. Your Iron Man Jr. suit is on par with Superman. Superman? Really? Okay, maybe I was exaggerating that point, but why should we care about a superhero in a tight spot if we know for sure he's gonna be okay? What do you mean, Jacob? The Iron Man Jr. suit makes me not worry about Iron Man Jr. Reading the script you wrote gave me no worrying about him at all. The way you wrote him in makes me think even if Iron Man Jr. was thrown into an ocean to drown to death, the suit would just create air tanks inside the suit to let him breathe longer. Jacob, you must be psychic. Ha ha ha. I am saving that for the sequel, or the sequel after. You're not only ruining Spider-Man, but the Spider-Man world. Peter wouldn't leave a hot girl that he agreed to go on a date with and just stand her up. Not when there's already Iron Man in the world to handle the crime there. And what about MJ? If you're using the timeline where Uncle Ben is dead, Peter Parker is supposed to be dating MJ. Millie, turn Michelle into MJ. On it, sir. Sir, MJ is a redhead white girl, not a black girl. But the social justice warriors would love the idea. Maybe I was wrong on that one then. Just keep Michelle as Michelle then. No, if Peter dated MJ then, maybe he should date MJ here. Sir, MJ stands for Mary Jane, not Michelle. And MJ is an iconic piece of Spider-Man. Instead of turning MJ into a black girl, why not just make your own character? Then she could be whatever you want and it wouldn't offend fans of the Spider-Man universe. Millie, make it a surprise twist at the end. MJ's appearance is important, sir. She's a redhead, and redheads are rare compared to black hair and brown hair people. Also, in the ages they are in the story, that's when redheads get ridiculed and not liked. Maybe as adults they get adored, but in school, in real life, people don't want to be around redheads at all. That's why it's important. Stan Lee created MJ as a redhead love interest to give hope to redheads and to give them something special. It also gives a chance for redhead actresses to have a better shot at a role. Really? Well, that's the way I see it. Redhead is actually more rare than black female. It's gonna be a hit with the social justice warriors paying tickets to see our version though. Plus, it gives us a chance to give our contract girl Zendaya an important role. Okay, fine. What about MJ's personality though? MJ is a popular, nice girl. The Michelle girl you wrote is an outsider bitch. She flicks Peter Parker off for no reason. The unpopular crowd would love this. They can relate to her. But sir, you're changing everything about Mary Jane. Shouldn't you just make a new character instead of changing an iconic character into her opposite? Jacob, it sounds like you want to change my entire Iron Man Jr. script. If you make your own character and not slap Spider-Man's name on it, take away your Iron Man Jr.'s webbing, and make your own story with their own names, then I don't care what you do with it. But the problem I have is when you make a movie that has nothing to do with a real character and just slap my favorite superhero's name on it. People will like this version because I just made Spider-Man stronger. I made him evolve because he has more powers. Evolve? You just stripped everything that I love about Spider-Man away from him. If you call that evolution, let's give Cyclops a sword and a super speed and make him a ninja. Let's give Wolverine a jetpack so he can fly, and also give Wolverine the ability to shoot fireworks out of his hands. That way they evolved because they are stronger. Wonderful idea, Jacob. Millie, next Wolverine movie, let's give Wolverine a jetpack and ability to shoot fireworks out of his hands. Oh boy. And why is Flash Thompson on a debate or trivia team? He's supposed to be a dumb jock. Flash Thompson isn't supposed to be smart, and he's supposed to be a level 80 bully, not a level 1 bully. Also, since you changed Michelle into MJ, shouldn't Michelle be dating the Flash? Jacob, so many complaints from you. The whole reason I'm slapping Spider-Man's name on the script is because I don't want to make a whole new script. So much easier just to slap Spider-Man's name on my Iron Man Jr. project. It wouldn't be so bad to choose true fans of Spider-Man if you didn't call him Peter Parker, because then we can just say it's a different Spider-Man. Who's in charge here? Me! That's who! Millie, make those changes and we launch my Iron Man Jr. script and name it Spider-Man Homecoming. And we are keeping his name as Peter Parker.